How do you describe sexual energy to people?
You know, in the Tao, they look like this. They said when we born, so they talk about the father and mother. We say most cases like that. So the father and mother fall in love, and when they fall in love, so they want to make love.
Yeah.
Make love is having sex. So the Tao said, when the father and mother make love, if they have a lot of highly arousal and orgasm, now this arousal orgasm energy is passed out to the sperm.
Okay.
And the mother passed out to the egg. And when the conception happens, boom, the sperm goes to the egg. Now the energy triple and quadruple and multiply tremendous power. And this energy is count. How much power the father and mother passing down to the egg, and they come together. How much this sperm and the egg, complete egg, can draw in the primordial force and draw in the primordial light we call the soul and the spirit. And when it come together, boom, it vibrating, we call primordial sound. So now it happened. So when they happen, now we get a certain, so we talk about, we get a one certain number of power, okay? So this power is determine a person. So in the Tao, they okay, when they look at the date and everything and say how much power you receive from the universe, that is the key. And now this power that we receive, we say 100%. 25% of the energy stored in the sexual organ. That is a lot, 1/3.
Okay.
And 25% of this energy stored in the kidney for emergency. When you're in life-threatened situation, this extra energy together with adrenaline, with the heart, with the brain, will give you extra energy to go, to run away, or have smart enough energy to get you out of trouble or save your life. Or when you're very sick, the kidney energy will save your life. That is how it works.
Okay.
Now, so there's a lot of energy stored in the sexual organ, okay? And and we let 50% to run the life. So these two take another 50%. Now, why we have so much sexual energy? Because to have baby, okay? And this 1/3, 25% of this sexual energy, in the Tao they calculate out, every man can have about 5,000 or 6,000 ejaculation.
5,000 or 6,000 ejaculations.
Yeah. But the Google, if you look at the Google, they say 7,000. So very close, okay?
Okay.
So there are a lot of energy potential. So in the olden time, the emperor said, they asked the Tao Master how many times I can ejaculation, and they said 5,000 to 6,000. They said, if I can have 3,000 concubines, I can have 3,000 children. That's what they figured out that way.
Okay.
Because every time you have sex with a woman, you can have one baby. Okay. So that means the power is so potential. Okay. But now when we don't want to have baby, we can have. So we only see in a monk, in a nun, in a holy man, they know sex because they want to transform this energy to the higher spiritual work.
Right.
But the Tao way, they start with number one. This sexual energy, if we learn how to transform it, we change them into a healing power. So that's why they have the book called the Tao of Sex. It goes back to 5,000 years ago. So we call the black lady, the white lady, and because it's a counselor of the emperor. So they discovered that, and it took me a long time to research and find the West discovered the same thing.
Really? When?
So I compiled them into that. the DNA, our DNA renewal, need arousal, orgasm, love, and compassion. Combined together, it creating an energy called a love vibration. And this love vibration will make the DNA split in a proper way. Human DNA have to split whole day, every second, all the time, like that. If we stop splitting, in 1 or 2 days we die. So, because we have 50 trillion cells, and a whole new years, we have a whole new cells, okay? There's a lot of splitting, okay? And the DNA, but the DNA remember the first split, and that is arousal, orgasm, love, and compassion from the mother. So they remember that energy, and they split from one cell into 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 32, go on to 50 trillion cells. It's a lot of cells, okay? They split like so much, and every year they resplit again, okay? Now, so the older cell remember the original energy that split them. But nowadays, we don't have that. That means how long a day we feel arousal, orgasm, and love? How long? Not long. When we are not long, the cell have to split. So the cell split under a very, very bad condition. So about 5,000 years ago, they discovered that if we make love, and when you feel arousal, but not go to ejaculation, that is the energy. That's what, and when you make love, you also feel love. So when you feel love and arousal orgasm, now the Tao said, hey, this is the most powerful healing power for every organs. Because organ is a company of cells that come together. So when we feel love and we make love and a lot of loving energy, and you bring the loving energy, so we feel orgasm here, and you rest, you very slowly contract the perineum a little bit and guide the orgasm to the liver, and you wrap around the liver. And you feel liver orgasm, now the liver get the loving energy, and love and orgasm energy, they split on the DNA, and they split in a very good condition. Now you have a healthy liver cells.
Okay, and then you continue moving the orgasm
Organ
energy
by organ.
to the other organs that we just talked about in the other order. Kidney, and then the spleen,
Kidney,
lungs.
spleen, liver, the brain also. The brain orgasm is the major key.